think it's time I had a new golf bag. Welcome to the Shanks Bunch YouTube channel. Today we're going to be unboxing and taking a first look at my new golf bag. I've used this opportunity in quarantine to do a bit more research than I might normally do, to take a look at some bags and to reflect on what I want in a golf bag and where I want my game to go and how kind of the golf bag reflects the type of golf that I play and where I play my golf. If you're new to the channel, we're a small shop. Please show us some love. Hit that subscribe button down below. If you like what you're seeing, you want to see more of it, smash that like button and show your appreciation. Let's get one ordered. I've picked what I want and let's get going. What has influenced my decision making? In the UK, it rains quite a lot, except maybe on bank holiday weekends when we're in lockdown, but most of the time it rains. And actually, as a result of that rain, carts and buggies are not hugely popular, push carts are, and so is walking. And you know, for me, as a kind of slightly fit, not so young golf enthusiast, I'm a big fan of walking. I like the time between the shots. I like not walking with my friends because we miss on either side of the fairway. I've got a sort of nasty slice lurking. But actually I wanted a bag that really complemented the walking golfer. The Titleist bag had done its time. It had done 3 international tours, it had done countless rounds, and actually I just fitted it with a new custom 3D printed foot because one had fallen off in a swamp. So actually it was really time for that upgrade. So what was my criteria? Being a not so young 20-something golfer who works a 9 till 5 office job, I'm inevitably starting to have back problems. And therefore carrying a bag round was starting to take its toll. You know, I was struggling at the end of the round, I was finding it draining on the back, it was hurting. So I did some research. The average golf bag weighs between 11.5 and 13.5 kilos. And for those of you still in the Middle Ages, times it by 2.2 to get it into pounds. So 25 to 30-ish pounds. That's approximately 3 house cats. On your back for 18 holes, 4 hours. No round of golf should take longer than 4 hours, but you know, it's a bit of a weight. And actually you end up carrying all sorts of stuff. And if I do a quick search, it brings up golf.com and Golf Digest and Golf Monthly lists of 20, 25 non-essential but essential items you should have in your golf bag. And even if you don't include them, if it's a sunny day, you don't need your rain gear. Umbrellas are pointless anyway. I'm a 16 handicap. I can't remember the last time I used more than 2 balls in a round. So why am I carrying a dozen? The maximum I should be carrying is 4, maybe 6, maybe 2 sleeves. So I went on a bit of a mission. I wanted to critically look at the golf bag and the equipment that I was carrying and really slim it down on the weight. If you want a full what's in the bag video, you want a super light golf bag video, my slim down weight golf bag video, smash that like button, let me know in the comments down below. So where did I end up with my choices? I narrowed it down to kind of 4 options. I really liked the Titleist bag that I had, the Player, so I kind of looked, and what was the latest one was the Player 4 bag. That was coming in at 1.72 kilos, so still actually probably on the heavier side. Good strapping, yes. You know, great quality bag, but actually probably on the heavier side. We then had the Sun Mountain, the 2.5, that came in at 1.13 kilos. And competing with that was the Callaway Hyperlight Zero series, and there were two bags there that I was looking at. There was the 2019 bag, which was 1.13 kilos, and there was a 2020 bag, which actually went up slightly to 1.36 kilos. So what did I choose? Let's go and have a look. Yes, it is of course the Sun Mountain 25 Plus 2020 bag. I selected it in the black colour option. There's actually loads of colour options to kind of check out on their website. So what does Sun Mountain say about this bag? They say it's built to carry. This is the lightest weight, full-featured stand bag ever manufactured. Well, apart from the Callaway Hyperlight 2019, which was the same weight. But they're still the lightest, I suppose. So if we take a look at the features, what have we got? Well, we've got a 4-way top divider. The weight's obviously coming in at that 1.13 kilos. It's got 5 pockets, it's still got the 5 pockets. So you've got your valuables pocket, you've got your full length clothing pocket, and you've got a beverage pouch and a ball and tea pocket down at the front there. You've got the X-strap dual strap system, top mounted leg mechanism, top mounted grab handle. And then some of the classics you'd expect on a stand bag, a pen, a towel, the umbrella holder, and it also came with a rain hood as well. What do I think? Well, first things first, this bag is so light. Every time I pick it up, I am just shocked at how light it is. And actually, if I compare it back to the Titleist Players bag I was using before, that was over 2.5 kilos, so it's well under half of the weight, just as the bag itself. Even with clubs in it, I've got 8 in there at the moment. I'll move that back up to a full set pretty soon. But it's just incredibly light. It's really, really noticeably light. That hasn't compromised on how it feels. It still feels really solid. Lots of the reviews talked about worrying about the loss of structure as they strive to make it lighter. With Sun Mountain, what you end up doing is you pay a bit more of the premium price point, but actually it means they use the premium materials, and it really doesn't affect the build quality and how the durability of the bag feels. It is such perfect golf weather. Oh. If I'm to get really picky, maybe the leg stand isn't as smooth as on the slightly weighty bags, as you kind of put it down and then move it forward to be a stand bag. It's something that I think I'll get used to pretty quickly. It's definitely not a deal breaker, and that's me being really picky. The bag does feel really premium. It feels good on the grab handle on the top. It feels good round the top of the bag where you put your clubs in and the club dividers. And actually the zippers, they've lost a lot of the weight and the metal on the zipper, but the build of the zipper and the flow of the zipper still feels really good. So actually they haven't scrimped there. The other one that I was concerned about was the straps. It's definitely felt different. It's definitely not felt as luxurious as the Titleist bag, but I don't feel like the comfort has been massively compromised for the weight loss that it comes with. And actually, they are thinner, they aren't uncomfortably thin, and I think the X-strap system that Sun Mountain have on this bag does do a good job of distributing that weight nicely. Really excited to get back out on the course and to get testing this bag. If you want to see that video, let me know down below. Also doing a what's in the bag video and the total weight saving of the bag, and what weight I've got my bag down to. If you want to see that video, let me know in the comments. Smash that like button if you've enjoyed what you've seen today. Thanks for joining us at Shanks a Bunch. We are small, we're a small shop, but we're aiming to bring you lots more exciting golf content, from vlogs to reviews to silly games. So join us again, and thank you.